Welcome to Japan English News, Quick Scan. Today's headlines. COVID-19 cases hit 17,113 in Tokyo, 15th day to top 10,000. Tokyo posted 17,113 fresh cases of COVID-19 on February 8, setting a record for a Tuesday, as well as 11 related deaths, metropolitan health officials said. The latest tally marked the 15th consecutive day for new cases to exceed 10,000 in the capital. The figure included 483 patients deemed positive for COVID-19 following an examination by doctors without diagnostic testing due to a serious shortage of kits. Tokyo, others asked to extend COVID quasi-emergency as Omicron rages. Tokyo and 12 other prefectures currently under a COVID-19 quasi-state of emergency have requested an extension to the measure set to end this weekend, the prefectural governments said Tuesday. Japan has been struggling to stem a new wave of infections spurred by the highly transmissible Omicron variant. The central government will promptly consider the requests, Chief Cabinet Secretary said at a press conference. Japan Economy Watcher sentiment posts steepest fall in over decade. Business sentiment among workers with jobs sensitive to economic trends in Japan marked the steepest fall in more than a decade in January as a resurgence of coronavirus infections fueled worries, government data showed Tuesday. The diffusion index of confidence in current conditions compared with 3 months earlier among economy watchers, such as taxi drivers, fell for the first time in 5 months, down 19.6 points from December to 37.9, according to the data released by the Cabinet Office. Osaka in medical emergency as hospital beds for virus patients fill. Osaka Governor Hirofumi Yoshimura declared on February 8 a state of medical emergency for the prefecture, due to ballooning novel coronavirus cases and the strain on medical services. The occupancy rate of beds for COVID-19 patients with mild or moderate symptoms is topping 100% in the prefecture, as well as seeing an increase in patients suffering from serious novel coronavirus symptoms. Across Asia, spike in virus cases follows Lunar New Year. Many Asian countries are facing a spike in COVID-19 infections after the widely celebrated Lunar New Year holidays, as health officials grapple with the highly transmissible Omicron variant and expectations that numbers will continue to rise in coming weeks. The Lunar New Year, which is China's biggest holiday, was celebrated across Asia on February 1 even as pandemic restrictions in many countries kept crowds and family outings to a minimum. Japan to provide $18.5 million in humanitarian aid to Myanmar. Japan said Tuesday it will extend an additional $18.5 million in humanitarian aid to Myanmar where daily necessities are in short supply since the military coup a year ago. The money will be used to deliver items including food and medical products through international organizations and the Secretariat of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, according to the Foreign Ministry. Taiwan to relax Japan nuclear disaster-related food import ban. Taiwan said on Tuesday it would relax a ban on Japanese food imports put in place following the 2011 Fukushima nuclear disaster, hoping to show it as a responsible partner and ease its entry to a major trans-Pacific trade pact. The WHO said in 2016 that the Japanese authorities had monitored food contamination closely and implemented protective measures to prevent sale and distribution of contaminated food after the disaster. SoftBank Group gives up deal to sell chip firm ARM to Nvidia. Japanese investment and technology conglomerate SoftBank Group said Tuesday it has agreed to terminate a deal to sell its stake in British chip designer ARM Limited to U.S. semiconductor maker Nvidia Corporation due to regulatory hurdles. The announcement came after issues were raised by regulators in the United States and Europe on the potential impact on competition in the semiconductor industry. Britain had also expressed concerns over implications for national security. Olympics, Yuzuru Hanyu hits hurdle in title defense as Nathan Chen shines. Yuzuru Hanyu hit an early hurdle in his bid for a third straight Olympic figure skating gold medal on Tuesday, as Nathan Chen underscored his status as the Beijing Games men's singles favorite with a world record short program. Three-time world champion Chen leads the competition, with Japanese team bronze medalists Yuma Kageyama and Shoma Ono second and third, respectively, and Hanyu eighth following the opening day of the competition. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.